Hello, and welcome to high school registration. This is an exciting time for you as you get ready to pick some classes for your high school career. My name is Ms. Tremmel, and I'm here today to kick off sharing some information about high school registration. One thing I want you to remember is this is just, we're going to help you kind of step by step through all of this. So let's get started. Really, the objectives for this week and for registration is to just explain to you a little bit more about what it means to register for the high school, a brief introduction to our ninth grade academy. You're also going to be sharing your in person or online learning choice. And really, most of the time will be spent learning more about the classes you can take at the high school, both choice and required classes. So, with that, you'll be looking at the registration guide and getting some help with a worksheet, a registration planning sheet, whether that's in person or digitally. So, those are some of the things that you can expect during your advisory. And you're going to learn a little bit more about that today. So for today, before we get started, want to explain to you one of the exciting things here about Shakopee High School is that we are the academies of Shakopee. And as incoming ninth graders, you are going to be part of the freshman academy. As ninth graders, that's a really special time where you get to explore more about Shakopee High School, yourself, and kind of your future. And there's a lot of different things that we get to do to support that. And one of the first things we get to do is talk about registration and picking your classes. So, one thing when we're going to start talking about the classes that you might want to take, we just want you to know that we run a block schedule. That means you have 4 classes per quarter. Those classes are a little bit longer at 86 minutes each. And there's some classes that are every other day classes called like day one and day two. Below, you will see a sample schedule. And I just want you to notice it's broken down into quarters and blocks. And really, if you notice, you'll be picking 16 total classes. And don't worry, we're going to talk a lot more about that in future videos. So, a block schedule, knowing that there's 4 blocks per quarter is what you need to know. Moving ahead, when we're thinking about kind of future advisory times, you're going to be watching registration videos during your advisory. You're going to be working your planning sheet. You're going to be thinking of questions and doing a lot of pre-work these next few days. And then coming up soon, you're going to have a visit from either myself or Miss Kusky, another high school counselor, to help you with your registration. That'll be a time where you can ask any questions, and also you will be inputting your classes into Infinite Campus with us. So that's when they are inputted into Infinite Campus, then your registration will be complete. And we'll talk more about that in person as well. There's also going to be an optional welcome event that's happening in the evening where you can get even more of your questions answered, your family's questions answered. So that's something really that we'll talk more about as things go on. And also, registration is due at the end of the month. So that means when it's due, that means Infinite Campus is locked, and your choices for next year will be kind of locked down. So for today, the only thing you have to do during advisory here is to complete a form. It's going to be found in your Canvas course, and you're going to be filling out this. You're going to be recording your email and letting us know, are you going to be full-time in person at Shakopee High School, which would probably be most of you, whether you're planning to be full-time online or some kind of combination. Honestly, if you're picking online or hybrid that you see on there, that should definitely be a conversation you have with your parents before and your families before completing that. So that is something that you would want to have done either today or sometime before registration is complete. Okay, that's all for now. And if you're looking for more things to do, you can go ahead and start looking at that registration guide on the Shakopee High School website. But don't worry, we'll take good care of you. We'll see you soon. Bye.